Right, okay. Speaking to Nikki from Nikki's Nosh when we did a great review together, and she was surprised that there's a lot of salt and pepper on our foods. We have salt and pepper wings, we can have salt and pepper chips, all kinds of things, and they don't necessarily have to be from an Oriental chippy. Not at all, Chinese chippy, whatever. And a lot of people do it. So we enjoy it. So we thought what we'd do today is come straight to the one that does the biggest meals in salt and pepper here in Wavertree. And fabulous chip shop. Joe's been working this for so long. Everybody swears by it. And here we are with salt and pepper everything. So I hope she likes that. Let's get into this. I'm just going to make a plate for my wife. Look at all that stuff. There's all sorts going on in there. So I'm going to go through it now onto a plate for my wife. We've got sauces to go with it too. So do you want to help yourself from this, Sue? And then I'll... So my wife's just now took off with a little plate. She's in the cab out of this cold, freezing cold wind here. The Chippy's open 4 nights a week. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And that's 4:30 till 10. It's not open any other times. I know that's strange, but that's when it gets busy and that's the way they like it. But before I get into that there now, she's not took anything that's not duplicated. I wanted to try the salt and pepper fish. They're all salt and pepper is. So look at that. If I take it out into the sun. So this is their salt and pepper fish. And it's a cod. Whoops, so far so good. Oh, that is nice. That is nice and spicy. This chili sauce. That batter's quite thin, just right actually. It's not too damp on the inside. Plenty of crunch. Let's open this fish up. Look at that. Again, let's get into the light here.
Do not go into the light.
That looks fabulous. Wow. Better than that. I'm giving this an O. Just for this. Just for this alone, I'm giving it an O. Just look at that. Roasting hot. You can see why I only eat once a day, can't you? I've got to have a little look. This box, with all these things here, without the fish, it's 25 quid. The fish itself was 7 quid. 7 sobs, £7, however you want to say it. Look at this. Now that is a big fried rice to go with this. That was in the 25 quid. Tons of shredded chicken. You know what? I'm a sucker for fried rice. For those outside, you'd be very surprised how many traditional chippies here in the UK actually serve rice. Boiled rice, might be a chili con carne, might be fried rice. And like I say, they don't have to be a Chinese chippy. But I've had some great fish from some great Chinese chippies in the past. I really have. They've been here forever. Not as long as the Greeks or Greek Cypriots, who also have some incredible chip shops. Because it's a family thing. Fish and chips is a family thing. And the shops are family oriented. So let's get back in here, because I'm itching to try some of these things. So many things. We've got a curry sauce and we've got what I think is a barbecue sauce. Look at all these bits and bobs. The chips, let's go with the chips. Now those chips are good. What's that? It's a prawn cracker. Chicken balls. You get a choice of either curry sauce or barbecue sauce. But as he was packing the stuff, he just picked up a curry sauce and threw that in as well. Now, guaranteed, he didn't know who I was. That's guaranteed. That was just a friendly gesture. Let's try this sauce. That is nice. I bet Nikki's surprised. She was surprised that we do salt and pepper at all in our chippies. So, around here. So what's that? That's sumai. Now, if you remember, I had that on the beach in Crosby. The sumai is generally pork dumpling, often with some prawn meat with them. Scrumptious. Let's go for a bit of this. Barbecue. I say barbecue. Barbecue, salt and pepper. See the barbecue there, can't you? Barbecue, salt and pepper, rib. Don't know what that is. It's going in the sauce. Chips are fabulous. Sumai's fabulous. Chicken balls, absolutely gorgeous. What else have we got? What's that? That might be chicken as well. Salt and pepper chicken wings. Again, but just watch the way this pork comes away from this bone. That's what we want. Look at that. You know that I don't go looking for bad chippies. I go looking for good chippies. But if I come across a bad one, you know about it. See, the thing is, the 2s and the 3s that I've not done a 1 yet, the 2s and the 3s that I have reviewed, unfortunately, I wasn't expecting that. I will be going back on some of them to see how they've improved. I'll go back on them over time. Because the idea of the Chippy Tour is to promote and support our fish and chip shops. So it's important for me to go round again, check how they are, see if I can maybe give them some advice. I know it's not that, they're going to run their business how they want. But I've had several businesses. I've done a lot of advertising. And I might just be able to help. There's a lot of fish and chip shops that have actually called to me and said, thanks for that. You've given us just the push we needed to do this or do that. And I hope that continues because I don't want to see our chippies go. But anyway, let me try this curry sauce. It actually looks fabulous. It's absolutely delicious. You can see the pepper and the chili in there. Where will we be next time? Who knows? I hope to try to do a couple a week. And I know I've got a guest with me a week on, well, next Saturday actually, and a good friend. So that should be interesting. And he's not a foodie. Back to the computer where I'll look at a few reviews and write my own. We'll see you there. So that salt and pepper experience, I overdid it on the salt more than anything else. When I got home, I couldn't drink enough. I kept topping up my water bottle. I was the same through the night. It was like being in the desert. I just kept drinking and drinking. And I can only put that down to the amount of salt in everything that I'd eaten that day. But you know what? It was delicious. It really was. Absolutely fabulous. But I'm laying off the salt for a few days. Try to bring that down a bit. Salt and vinegar chip, 4.8 at 5-star. I mean, that's brilliant in itself when you consider that there's 301 reviews. 1 star, service, and a thumbs down. That's it. 2-star. Gone downhill since my last visit. Chips were reheated and very hard and dry. Could have been just a one-off, but I won't be visiting again. Response from the owner. Hi Matt, are you reviewing the right chippy? We are so gutted to disappoint you on this occasion. And just to clarify that, we never reheat anything. We only cook to order. Also, your review is our first and only 2-star rating. It was certainly not up to our usual standard, and hope you would give us another chance. Apologies. Salt and vinegar chip. 5-star. Best chippy in Wavertree. Lovely staff, gorgeous shop, and best real, all capitals, chips, not warm-ups. Highly recommend. Mine. 4-star. Needing a salt and pepper food fix? Where better to go try than salt and vinegar in Wavertree, the most popular chippy in the area, I was told. Spoiled for choice, I opted for the salt and pepper super box, which was a pizza box jam-packed with all sorts of delicious salt and pepper foods, including chips, sumai, ribs, chicken balls, and chicken wings. There were also a few prawn crackers, but in my opinion, they could have been left out, as they had soaked up the oils and gone hard. The super box also came with a choice of either barbecue sauce or curry sauce, fried rice with shredded chicken, 2 cans of pop. I also chose a salt and pepper fish, which was thick and delicious, and the highlight of the whole delicious meal. The shop was spotlessly clean, and the staff were friendly and polite. Cooking in oil, hygiene rating 5, card or cash, fish reviewed, salt and pepper cod. So yeah, it was a tasty meal, and if you're in that area, call in. Grab yourself some salt and pepper, grab yourself a super box, and a couple of bottles of water. So yeah, see you on the next one.
Oh, na na na, it's the Chippy Tour, cruising the coast, can't ignore. With every bite, I'm loving it more. Saving the chippies, that's what I'm for. Yo, I hit the road, got salt in my veins. From London to Scotland, through sunshine and rain. Fish and chips in my hand, it's a noble quest. Supporting the classics, yeah, I'm doing my best. Met a bloke in Troon with a tempura squid. A castle in Wales where I had my